Барабан было, барабанщику, ну а ты была вся в ипостась, так легка, что могла ты на барабане станцевать.
I don't think I got that.
Hello, and welcome to Exploring the Holos. Today, I'm going to be talking about the struggle to enlighten. The struggle to enlighten. By this, I mean the difficulty to explain concepts to those who have cognitive dissonance. When you are a logical thinker and you are privy to a grand unified theory of everything, sometimes it's difficult to talk about any aspect of that is involved. And when it's a theory of everything, it's hard to discern sometimes what concepts are going to resonate negatively with those who are set in their ways, that may have older ways of thinking. And I find that very difficult. So I was talking with members of my family, and I brought up Leibniz's explanation of indiscernibles. And I was just, trying to explain that. And right away I got shut down, accused of preaching, accused of trying to push my beliefs, which I don't believe that's a belief, it's just a theory. And I think that's something that people should know. People should think about difficult things and push themselves to think about more difficult concepts. You can't just go through your life with, TV and media and being consumed with the status quo, I guess. Yeah. So basically what I'm saying is sometimes it's really hard to get across philosophical or like quantum mechanics or psychological concepts that people have not been taught. People don't, maybe it's a lack of respect for me. They automatically think that, and that's how I take it, as offended as people get about me bringing up these concepts, I get offended at them not even giving them a second thought. Because I know that these people haven't done their research. They've only believed this belief their whole lives. And if it's not on the nightly news or some kind of a media outlet widely, they're not even going to listen to it. If it's just coming from me, it's brushed off. Because just like my whole life, I've just been the stupid one. And that's how I feel. I feel like I felt like people always thought I was dumb. So then I went out and tried to learn. And I feel like that was, you know, you hear the saying, ignorance is bliss, and that's true. The less you know, the happier you are, but it's like a double-edged sword. It really is. Do you really want to live your life being ignorant? And the struggle is if you're trying to get somebody out of that, it's just going to fail miserably. So my advice to you is don't. If they don't ask you for this information or any kind of new concepts that you have to offer them, don't preach to them or lecture them or whatever. I guess just don't talk to them about it at all. That's why I have you and my subscribers on this YouTube channel. This is how I get these things off my chest, because I know I can talk to you about it, and if you don't like it, you just stop watching it 3 minutes or whatever in. But this is kind of like therapy for me, because I'm forcing you to listen. No, I thank you guys a lot for watching these videos, and I thank you a lot for subscribing, liking, sharing, and yeah, I guess that's it. I will be doing a report on that that book that I'm reading, Case for a Creator. I'm about halfway done, and it's unchanging. It's the same thing over and over throughout the whole book. And I think I'm going to be buying an actual physical copy of the God Equation and gifting that to the person who lent me this book. And I'm going to expect them to take notes on it like I did on his book, and then maybe I'll make a video about his notes about that book, because I think that'd be interesting. If there's anything that you have, any ideas, anything that you want me to talk about, leave it in the comments. I'm always happy to get comments, and even if they're bad comments or anything, I will get you an answer back. Thank you for watching Exploring the Holos, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
1 hour later.
Another thing I want to say about the unified theory of everything is it's kind of like a huge jigsaw puzzle. When you learn to think logically and you have a good background in philosophy, all you have to do is understand the pieces that are missing. And when you have those pieces that are missing, the whole puzzle comes together and it makes sense. If somebody doesn't have those pieces, the whole thing is a mess. And another thing to remember, an intelligent person criticizes the information, They don't worry about the source. It doesn't matter where the source, what the source is, or where the source got the information. What matters is the information relevant? Is the information correct? It's more important to look at the information than to determine who it's coming from. Okay.
Here at Globo Gym, we understand that ugliness and fatness are genetic disorders, much like baldness or necrophilia. And it's only your fault if you don't hate yourself enough to do something about it. And that's where we come in.
Mother's in here with us, Harris. Would you like to leave a message? I'll be sure that she gets it.
Yes, Mom, will you get out of there, please? You're no fun! I'm working!
See you later, Mrs. Harris.